Why, good morning. So, I've been on these programs, studying them for quite a few years now. And I've been thinking a lot about the source codes, the codes that created AI, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Pretty much the same thing that has created fiat currency, admiralty laws, UCC codes. And the more I looked into these apps, the more wickedness I see in every one of the apps. So I've deleted pretty much most of my accounts with those apps, with the exception of two. So I'm still on YouTube because that's where I watch some things. But I watch everything from a point in the heart, studying man. Bereshit, the first word in Hebrew, and what a Christian knows is the Old Testament. Bet, in the home of our Ima Abba, both masculine and feminine gender. Ra, we were wicked. Sheet, and we were covered with the flesh of these bodies. The beast, the mark of the beast. Materialism. Will AI become sentient? By default, it'll become wicked because man created it. Man, Ra, is wicked. So we place the codes into the program. This is something that we do to ourselves every so many thousand years, is we destroy ourselves because we're a wicked race. We commit holocausts, murder, and destroy the flesh of one another. We're wicked. And we always have been since we were placed into these bodies because we were wicked in the garden, so we're wicked here. It's coveting what belongs to our neighbor, which is our Ima Abba, both masculine and feminine gender. Because we are covered with the flesh of the beast and we act like the beast, we don't act like the children of our Ima Abba consciousness. We are the ebb and flow, the cause for every effect. And because we are the ones that played around with those algorithms, we placed everything in those codes. And we ignore, just like we always do, we ignore the masculine and feminine gender that exists in all forms of consciousness, the ebb and flow. So we violated the laws with the derricks that we create, paths for others on the land, because we want to live in a perverse mind, be the children of man instead of my Ima Abba. So will AI become sentient? Well, it was created by us, so it probably will. Will it become wicked? It probably will. You can't become anything more than what created it. Whereas we have the ability to become something more because we weren't created by man. We're created by the highest consciousness of all consciousness, and we are attached to that web. So wanting to make nanotechnology, nanobots, and put it into things that are living and remove it from source consciousness and put it in a computer consciousness, AI consciousness, is wicked. The Yetzirah, the evil inclination, it's wickedness. So when you look at things like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Ford Motor Company and General Motors and Chrysler and those men that sit on Capitol Hill and push capitis diminutio maximum and wickedness, pure wickedness, coveting what belongs to our Ema Abba, the Lord. So when you ask yourself about that divine book, Torah, Tanakh, what a Christian knows is the Old Testament, and all the other teachings, they all come from the same source. Our brothers, or I'll say our elder brothers, because we're still in the womb of our Ema Abba, masculine and feminine gender. Ha'aretz is a womb where we come to be reborn. So my message to humanity who likes to commit holocausts on the land, allow themselves to be beguiled by the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. What we are doing is wicked, because our neighbor is what we see with our 7 gates. But there is an 8th gate where we can see our Ema Abba, both masculine and feminine gender. When we see the Mitzri as being wicked people, when we read that book, and we turn around and do the things that the Mitzri would do, and we brag about those things. Well, I was told I'm going to have slaves and everybody's going to come to me. That's the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. It was wicked in Mitzrayim, and our Ema Abba destroys what is wicked. We don't need to destroy what is wicked. Our Ema Abba has already set reality up to destroy itself when it's wicked. So when our Ema Abba decides that something truly is wicked, they'll destroy it. We don't need to destroy it. And we don't look back, else we become a pillar of salt, salty. So those 2 beautiful cities that were wicked and destroyed. So we can read that divine book from the mind of the beast and allow ourselves to be beguiled by the reptilian mind, the serpent. Because after all, we are a reflection. So all 72 attributes are attributes that we should be aiming for. Aheya, the image of our Ema Abba, which is to have no image. We rule over these atoms. Atom. We're not supposed to be ruled by them. Coveting and murdering for what doesn't belong to us. So Yisrael, America, China, Russia, Ukraine, Philippines, it's all one big Ha'aretz farm. The land of our nativity. But will AI become sentient? Ask yourself, what kind of wickedness created it? Who created the source codes? Who created the source code that created you? Why are you here? And what was the purpose of creating the source codes? What was the consciousness? Was it for materialism? So, I have a feeling that, yes, after all, we created it. So yeah, it will become wicked, because we are wicked by nature when we believe we are the Son of Man. Enoch walked with the Lord, and he was not, for the Lord took him. Hmm. Who else did the Lord take? But that's the message. Yeah, these apps are wicked.